we have all these issues, right? And then it's like, okay, you know, like for instance, on Overwatch, I don't know how it is with other fighting games, but on Overwatch, if you download Overwatch 2, it's free. You can download it and play it. I haven't played it in a long time. But the really cool thing is, it's cross-console. And there's no lag. So people on Xbox can play people on PlayStation. They can even play people on Switch. They can't play people on PC, right? But, you know, how much better would this game be if it had that ability to actually go cross-console? Then on top of that, make it so that if you're playing a 30 FPS person, you just have to play them and suck it up, right?
Yeah, only problem is the devs aren't. CC2 isn't skilled enough to be able to do that effectively. Because if they tried, I swear, the game would
Would
just.
burst into flames. You'd
Oh,
have to throw holy water
yes,
on it.
yes. It might even blow up your console, bro, because they can't even do custom matches right.
Yeah,
What
that's
makes you
true.
think they can do crossplay, man? It'll implode in itself, bro.
Oh my god, that's so true. That's so true.
Like, cause like my brain almost exploded when I was trying to do, man, I was trying to do a damn custom lobby, bro, with just 3 people and could barely do that. I'm like, wow, what the fuck is up with this game? Like, what's going on? It blew my mind, dude. It's crazy, bro. Nuts.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Like, I mean, we've actually explored so much, right? And I'm so curious to know what people will say because there's so much here, right? That I know a lot of people will
Oh my
have a lot
lord.
of amazing things to say, right? But like
It'd be
even
interesting.
things like, you know, we don't have these like yeah, we have a training mode, right? And we have the practice mode, but it's so far behind and not very advanced compared to traditional fighting games practice modes, right? And training
Yeah.
modes that it just makes you wonder, right? It makes you wonder. There's still so much on my mind, like even if I just look at this entire conversation. The bottom line is what? The bottom line is that people are not happy with this game and they're not playing this game. And whether it's that it makes you feel bad because you're getting destroyed by broken supports and meta, right, or characters, or
Yeah.
that people will just do anything and everything to win, and they don't care about sportsmanship, they don't care about fair play, they don't care about real skill, right? They care about just winning at all costs, which, you know, what else leads into that? What would prove that? All the goddamn rage quitting and troll spinning. Nobody respects each other.
Mhm.
They'll do anything and
Yep.
everything. They'll send you dirty messages. They'll bring your parents and your mother and your sister into this and whoever, you know. They'll bring
Yep.
your family members into this. They'll say things about your mom. They'll troll spin you. They'll do
Yep.
a bunch of things. And it's
Yep.
crazy. I get it. Like that happens in other games too, but does it really happen like this? I don't think so because I've been in first person shooting. You know, I've been playing Overwatch 1 and 2 for years. And yeah, it gets crazy. But not
Not
like
at
this,
this.
not off the bat. Like people just off the bat, off the rip, like they would give you a chance in Overwatch. And as long as everyone's playing well and you're winning, you're good, right? Because it's your team versus their team. But like
Yeah.
in this game, people just have that toxic mindset that I'm gonna troll spin this person because I want to break them down and I just want them to like that's part of my toolkit. It's like hitting you with a jitsu, but it's free.
Yeah.
You know, it's like weird like
Yeah.
that, right? So what's your thoughts on all that?
You know what? Funny that you bring that up, cause I've always talked about the the undesirable side of the community in terms of behaviors and things of that nature. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit is definitely it just makes it less desirable to play sometimes because you just want to play the damn game. I remember I played a dude and I didn't say a damn thing. You know, I was using a a weaker team and I was just playing a regular old casual match, right?
Yeah.
And the person had a triple Huga team. This was before the patch, mind
Oh
you.
yeah, before the patch it was different. Yeah,
And
yeah.
and yeah, he won. You know, he definitely won. Barely, but he won. And then he sent me a message talking about what's the use, da 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 da. And I'm guessing that dude was just mad that he didn't dominate with a totally broken team.
Interesting.
And I didn't even say anything to this dude because it wasn't worth my time. But I found it absolutely ridiculous that someone would message me over that, and this isn't even a damn rank match. And this, I feel like the generation has changed nowadays where respect is not necessarily valued because I would go out there and put this out there for you, man. This even this kind of behavior not only happens here, but it's even a thing in Tekken as well,
Oh,
where
I didn't know
people
that.
would literally, yeah, they're even doing that shit. The rage quits are so bad now.
In
Like,
Tekken?
yes, they're so bad right now. Like you could see somebody that got like 14% disconnection frequency,
Wow. So it's happening
and
everywhere.
yeah, and they'll message you too, dude. It's gotten bad. Like I
They're
remember
talking
there was,
smack, huh?
yeah, there was a time I beat someone and they got mad. They simply got mad because they they claimed that I quote unquote one and done and what I did was not honorable. Like that it was what oh yeah, they said that it's not common courtesy that I was supposed to give them a run back. But last time I checked, the terms of service never told me that I have to obligate, that I'm obligated to give runbacks. And this dude
You're
was
not
just
obligated to
spamming.
give runbacks. That's the thing, right? Like
Yeah,
that's a social construct, right?
yeah,
If the game wanted that, it would say you have to do this set.
exactly. And if the devs wanted you to do the set, they wouldn't give people an option to back out because for one, the dude's connection was weird, and then two, the match wasn't meaningful enough for me to care because this dude was just sitting there power crushing the entire time using like an armor power crush trying to beat me with that shit. And I'm like, I beat you. I feel like I don't have anything to learn by playing you again because you're just going to spend the whole match trying to beat me with one move that didn't work. So, bye bye. It's boring.
Yeah, it's
you know?
boring. Yeah, no, no kidding. I mean, that happens to me a lot too in Naruto Connections, right? And not as much
Yeah,
in Storm 4 because you could get you could outskill them, right? But now there's even if
yeah,
you're more skilled, there's less options for a skilled player to use. It's the ultimate power is that support jutsu, right? That Hagroma lightning bolt and all
yeah,
this stuff. So it's very difficult to win with skill. Like
yeah,
it's almost like the skill doesn't matter as much at all. Really, it doesn't. In other games, past Storm games, it mattered more. This has never happened in any other Storm game for me, but it's exactly what you said. Like for me, I have never just been like, "Hey, I'm gonna just fight you once and then leave," right? Like,
yeah,
but in this game, in connections, I get that all the time. I'm like, "Wow, I beat you." I'm not even losing most of the time, right? Like I'll win and then I'll beat them, but I had the worst time ever because I had no fun because these people don't want to actually fight in a meaningful way. They just want to use the and abuse the broken option selects, right?
yeah. There you go.
Which is what you're
Yep.
talking about. Like they'll pick some character like what Eddie, and they'll use the option selects. They're like, I'll use these moves because they just work, right?
That's how it goes.